Megan Fox is writing she's writing a poetry book, and it's a book in which she talks about the pretty boys are all poisonous. That's what she's saying. So divisive language is back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
ironic,
like it, right? Because she's dating a certified pretty boy, MGK.
But I like this because the cover of the book, if you look at it, really does look like an emo album cover from like the early 2000s.
This woman is 37 years old and still is mentally 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all Michael Bay's fault.
It's the same reason she was doing all of that wannabe edgy shit with her boyfriend. Like, oh yeah, we do blood rituals together.
Okay, so
we exchange our energies.
I need to ask you about that. Because yesterday we got into a discussion about demonic possession. Could the same thing apply here? Like maybe they're doing it just to be edgy, but some demons like slipped in under the radar because they were doing blood rituals? Is that a possibility?
I think that you can unwittingly invite demons to interfere with your home and your life simply by doing these rituals, even if you're doing it in a performative way or you don't understand the significance of it. If you dabble in the occult, you are putting out a welcome mat and opening the door for these, for the supernatural to interfere with your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what I call it, like satanic Hollywood rituals.
Most of the time that doesn't happen. By God's mercy, it does not happen, but sometimes it does. And we were talking about this because Doja Cat is being accused of being possessed by a demon for having like done satanic rituals at her 27th birthday party, and we were just getting into a long discussion about that. But anyway, back to the poetry book. This is gonna be I think she's gonna revolutionize feminist poetry for the first time since Rupi Kaur.
It says, these poems were written in an attempt to excise the illness that had taken root in me because of my silence. I've spent my entire life keeping the secrets of men. My body aches from carrying the weight of their sins, the 37-year-old wrote.
Okay.
My freedom lives in these pages. I hope that my words can inspire others to take back their happiness and their identity by using their voice to illuminate what's been buried but not forgotten in the darkness.
I have to add that one to my list of sayings that say something without saying anything at all. What was that one? Take back my...
Oh yeah, take back their happiness and their identity by using their voice to illuminate what's been buried.
I have that.
Brett has a working list of meaningless phrases that people say these days.
My personal favorite is stepping into my confidence. It doesn't mean anything!
Calm down, Brett.
What the hell is that? It's not like your confidence isn't a size 2. You don't get to step into your confidence.
Step into your confidence one leg at a time.
She should rename the book I Choose Poorly, because that's what I'm hearing. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
And Megan Fox, you're so beautiful. You could just stay silent. That's my comment. Just be beautiful. You don't have to do anything else. You're famous, you're gorgeous, you have a boyfriend who you do blood rituals with. Just
do your thing.
Give it a rest.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's a lot of money to be made in divisive books and stuff like this. Both sides are guilty of this.
Yeah.
And weirdly, a lot of these comments are, excited to buy the book. One said, I've never wanted to buy a book written by a celebrity until today. Another one said, this book is going to ignite the 5th wave of feminism, and I've never been so excited for anything.
That is terrifying.
Pre-saved, I love women.
More waves were drowning already.
The 4th wave was so bad. Like, how the hell are we going to get... What the hell
did Megan Fox get people to believe that she's extremely intelligent?
By using words like excise in the sentence.
Literally just
like exercise,
she for sure
but
subscribes to the dictionary.com word of the day,
Yeah.
which I recently subscribed to.
Like, having a wide vocabulary doesn't make you a genius, Megan.
And clearly your taste in men isn't very intelligent or great either.
No.
If you marry a guy with pink hair...
MGK literally cheated on her.
Yeah.
That's a downside of being as hot as Megan Fox is. Like, any guy you date, he's gonna have his ego inflated by the fact that you chose him, and he's gonna think he can do anything he wants. And she stayed with him, so that's on her. But he commented on her post, proud of you. It's like the classic male feminist, like, I'm supporting you, babe. I hate it. It's like this book is literally written about him.
Yeah. There's nothing more sus, as the kids would say, than a male feminist anyways. Like,
is sus still like a hip word?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's
not as much as it used to
it's
be.
not as much.
Bet. I like bet.
These are 80 poems. One comment said, these poems have made me cry, laugh, hurt. So honored to be working with this powerful collection. Can't wait for the world to read. The world is going to be reading this.
Yeah. Wait, does like, can you get a ghostwriter for poetry?
I was just thinking
that feels wrong somehow. Like, it's one thing to have somebody ghostwrite your autobiography because like you're just a dumb, like if I wrote a book, somebody would probably have to like read the articles I wrote for timcast.com. I need a ghostwriter. Holy shit. But like holy crap, sorry. But like, you know, it seems like you don't get to have a ghostwriter for poems because the whole point is that you did that aspect of the art yourself. Mm-hmm. That doesn't seem right.
She just wrote a paragraph and gave it to the ghostwriter
to write them. She's like, ChatGPT, would you please write me something about feminism in men circa a Boys Like Girls album from 2005?
You said it sounds like the name of like an emo band's album from the 2000s, but just change it to girls. Pretty girls are dangerous. Yeah. Lipstick and lies.
With the lip piercing.
Yeah. I was just like, it sounds like something that Hawthorne Heights would have released back in the day or something like that.
You are a 40-year-old mother of 3. Move on with your life.
Kids? Yeah.
From her previous marriage to Brian Austin Green.
Oh, yeah. I remember that was a cute marriage.
Oh, people are asking for a poll. What is the poll? Is Megan Fox intelligent? What should the poll be?
Oh,
is she hotter or is she smarter?
Yeah, is she a smart hot girl or a hot smart girl? I thought we already did that one though.
Hold on.
Okay, we were just like agonizing over what to put up for a poll today, and we couldn't figure it out.
Megan Fox or Machine Gun Kelly? There we go. Who's the pretty one?
Well, we already know who's gonna win that one. MGK. The publisher says Megan Fox showcases her wicked humor throughout a heartbreaking and dark collection of poetry. Over the course of more than 70 poems, Megan Fox chronicles all the ways in which we fit ourselves into the shape of the ones we love, even if it means losing ourselves in the process.
Again, you're not saying anything!
Here's what she said about it. These poems were written in an attempt to excise the illness. Oh, wait, yeah, we already talked about that one. And it's a powerful debut from one of the most well-known women of our time. Is that the case?
Her being one of the, I think so. I mean, she's up there.
Turn the page, bite the apple, and sink your teeth into the most deliciously compelling and addictive books you'll read all year.
I smell...
no thanks.
You know what this is going to end up being? You're going to have to deal with thousands of feminists who do the thing where they take the picture of the book on their knee. They're like, oh my God, Sunday reading. And then they take the photo and they post it.
I'm curled up with a good book on a rainy day.
And my cat, my 7 cats.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I suppose the best argument we have against this is that, like, what, we haven't offered them something to the contrary? Is there something better than Megan Fox we can offer the world? Meghan Markle? Are those your options? Which way, Western women? Megan Fox, Meghan Markle? Choose your Megan.
Or Megan the Stallion.
Or Megan the Stallion. Those are you get to choose your Megan. That's the society we're living in right now. Or Megyn Kelly. God help us all. Those are all your choices.
Hey, I like Megyn Kelly.
That's what you get. You can pick one of those 4.
So many extremes.
Yeah, exactly. No, or Megan Rapinoe. That's all you get. It's just Bad Megan. That's a band name. Bad
Meghan Trainor. What about
Meghan Trainor? We were just talking about her.
That's even worse.
Yeah, so pick your poison.
Do you think Meghan Trainor is fat?
No. Well, I haven't seen her lately.
You know, I don't really remember what she looks like, but I will say on camera it's hard to look skinny.
True, but she put out a song that was all about being plus size in 2014.
Well, that was plus size back in the day.
But now, like, people are talking about it because they're not sure she was actually fat. And Lizzo is actually a representation for fat girls. Meghan Trainor was just faking it.
Well, people are forgetting there's a difference between fat and obese. Yeah. If that's the case, you know.
Meghan Trainor's healthy looking. She's very healthy.
Yeah,
I don't think I would not call her fat.
Say. I mean, I wouldn't want to look like Meghan Trainor personally.
Didn't she lose
I would
weight?
not mind looking like Meghan Trainor. She's juicy. I would say she's juicy.
Yeah,
she has an hourglass figure.
Yeah, she's got a nice womanly figure.
It seems like that's
Lizzo
just
has
her body
a planet
type.
figure.
Yeah, what's her body type?
The whole orbital.
That's like. Is Megan, like, what did you say? What was your final your final decision? Was Meghan Trainor?
My judgment was Meghan Trainor was and is fat.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's just my personal opinion, you know.
They okay. Then I guess the modern question would be: is Meghan Trainor thick with 2 C's, 3 C's, 4 C's? How many C's is she thick?
I would say 2 C's.
She's a 2 cc thick?
Yeah, I would
2 or
say.
3. She
Give
reminds me of.
Give me an example of a 3 cc thick then. God, I hate this job. I really do. Like some days I wake up and I
Asking
just
the
wonder what
hard
it's all
questions, Brett.
Some days I wake up and I just wonder what the hell it's all about.
Who does she remind you of?
I don't even know the
Could
difference.
be a 3C.
A triple C thick?
Yeah.
You were saying she reminds you of
I
somebody?
stumped him, ladies and gentlemen.
Lizzo would be
Meghan
5.
Trainor, I am
No, she's just
hesitant
fat.
to say
She's not
she's
thick.
fat because she just reminds me of Brooke Hogan from like the 2010s, where she's like the daughter of a wrestler. She's just thick, like she looks
She's
muscular.
buff. Yeah. She's buff.
That's what I'm getting from her.
Brooke Hogan was never fat, though.
No, Brooke-
she was skinny.
Yeah,
She's dense.
She was just,
but
she
she
was
was
a little
dense.
Yeah,
bit.
she
she was
wasn't
dense.
like a stick.
She was, less skinny than like Britney Spears was at the same time. That's not really.
I'll
anything.
never forget the episode. They got a personal trainer for the whole family, and they told her she needs to lose 30 pounds.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that one.
I was like, don't talk about my girl like
Our standards have just fallen so far since then.
Yeah.
And our standards
Yeah.
for literature as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go out and buy this book for you.
I hate
think.
nothing more
Please don't.
than book talk, than hashtag book talk. And Barnes and Noble now has a whole section called book talk that's just books that became popular through people talking about them on TikTok, which are usually cheap romance novels.
Yeah.
Nothing really changes.
Russell roaming in the chat says Brooke Hogan is a hottie now. Brooke Hogan was a hottie then.
Yeah.
She was a hottie
What are
then.
you saying?
Also unknown says Brett's thick. Thank you.
Brooke is
with how many C's
2.
though?
Yeah.
2.
He put 2 C's.
2.
What did they say?
Okay.
There were so many comments about you saying
She's
that you're a
gorgeous.
spicy Latina, round, brown, low to the ground.
Round.
The same
Latinx.
person
Latinx.
always. Spicy Latinx.
Watch out,
Excuse me.
Chris Bertman is a Latina supremacist. His wife is Latina.
Yeah. So, I hate this discussion.
Let's
Yeah,
move
me
on
too.
then.
No,
I love it so
Me
much.
too.
Well, no. The thing about do you think that books like this do more for the culture than we give them credit for? Because like I see things like this, and the reason why the culture shifts as slowly as it does is they take for granted the fact that certainly we can laugh at this and be like, look, who's going to read this book? But it's going to end up on someone's bookshelf somewhere. And,
lot of people.
and somebody will end up reading it, and somebody will end up taking something from it. I shudder to think of what the hell fifth wave feminism will be. Hopefully,
I thought we were already there.
Are we there?
Since we're arguing about what a woman
Can
is.
anybody here? This is not off topic entirely, but can you tell me the differences? Because I had a discussion with a friend about this when I was back in Minnesota. What is the difference between third and fourth wave feminism?
It doesn't even matter. It was satanic from the
Yeah.
very beginning.
I didn't know there was a 4th wave, actually.
I can't keep up.
We're kind of in.
But it makes sense.
You're talking to sane women.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.